Welcome back, everyone. Now, our next guest could kill Travis if he wanted to.
Oh yeah, I'm afraid. I'm very scared right now.
Yes, he could.
I've been looking at this book, and I was telling our guest Terry that I did Muay Thai, so he better watch out because I don't know.
I don't know if he has anything to be afraid of, Travis.
Lights could be broken in this studio right now, Deja. Terry is the author of Memoirs of a Wandering Ninja, Walking the Path of Enlightenment.
Yes.
Welcome.
Well, kicking butt.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about your history of this art, and then we'll get into your book.
Started training martial arts when I was 12. Started teaching martial arts at the age of 16. And from that point on, it's been nothing but a path of self-discovery, learning, traveling to the Far East many times. And basically my book is about a compilation of my experiences in teaching martial arts, my travels to the Far East, and the philosophy that I've learned.
As delicate as the wings of a butterfly unfold from a cocoon, does Kung Fu flow from mind and body. Discover the art. Discover the skill. Discover a way of life.
We've been profiling amazing guests all week, and we kind of ended off with Terry Hodgkinson here, who is a master instructor for martial arts.
We want to be able to work with people, especially children, in a way where they know that it's safe in this environment to work on how to defend yourself. But at the same time, we want to be able to show them that it's not worth using this outside on the street unless it's absolutely necessary. Dragon. Crane. Now big circle.
For the kids, they're going to learn things like self-discipline, self-confidence, how to focus their mind.
And enjoy martial arts.
But he's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, and what I say, I did his forward to his book, and I said that Terry is one of the most genuine people that you're ever going to meet in this profession, and I've met a lot of them across North America and the world, and a lot of them are pretenders. Terry's been there.
What do you think it is specifically about that region of the world, India in particular, that kind of focuses folks?
Okay. Well, first of all, I didn't go over there to find myself because I already knew who I was before I went over there. But it was a draw for me because of my martial arts training since the age of 12 that I wanted to go over there and see what it was like and meet people of different
martial
backgrounds.
arts in India, because you would think more some of the Asian.
No, but
countries.
the philosophy of Zen started in India.
Really?
It was it's called dhyana in Sanskrit, and then it moved. Bodhidharma came across from India to China.
Really?
And in the Shaolin Temple, it became known as Chan meditation. Then it migrated to Japan. It became known as Zen meditation, which is now what it's known in North America.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it really is all the same philosophies, right?
I guess there's a long history that you really learned about, and
absolutely.
Yeah.
And when part of my reasons for traveling was I just opened up and said I want to meet very interesting people. And my 5th day in, I was standing in front of the Dalai Lama.
Wow.
Wow.
Totally spontaneous. I had nothing arranged, nothing booked, but it just came about because that was my intention. Welcome, folks, to the Shaolin Temple. Wow.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Wow, wow. See? What? Yeah? Okay.
I asked Terry first to share with my franchisees. We would do, big events, a couple hundred people, and he would lead the group through some of the Tai Chi exercises in the morning, get their energy going, and basically get the whole brain going. And then he started telling me his stories. And so for about 12 years now, Terry's been telling me his stories, and I kept telling him, you need to write a book. You need to write a book. And so he wrote a book. I mean, this is big.
Over the years of running professional martial art studios and also a wellness center, which I still have, people kept asking me, do you have this written down? Do you have anywhere I can go to where, because every time you say something or you talk to me, I get encouraged and I feel a shift in my consciousness. So where can I find this? You know, but it's hard to remember when you tell me, where can I find this written down? And it struck me that I needed to write a book. And a good friend of mine said, yes, you need to get that book out ASAP. And so I started on the book, and it flowed naturally when I sat down to do it. And I put a lot of what I've learned in my travels, my martial art experience, my wellness center. It's full of information that it's already helped so many people from just me working with people on an individual basis, but now it's available to the general public worldwide, and I'm very happy about that. And I'm really happy when I get testimonials all the time that say, you know, your book has changed my life, and thank you very much.
Other than you know, knowing how to knock somebody out, what does martial arts teach you? What did you know, being a ninja really teach you about life?
Okay, well, ninja, you know, I use that as a metaphor to embody the warrior classes like the ninja, the samurai, and the Shaolin masters. So they followed a sort of a philosophy called Zen, which started way back in China and then emerged to Japan. Right. And this philosophy is a way of how you live your life, and they chose to apply it in a warrior sort of sense on the battlefield. However, the same philosophy can be used to maneuver and to be in life and to be effective in life and to be at peace with yourself while moving through life at the same time. When we're traveling through life, we have goals. We have things that we focus on that we want to achieve. And it's like following this dot. This is the dot that, you know, when you focus your eyes on a goal, you want to be able to hit. You want to be able to get that goal. Whether it's a financial goal, a weight loss goal, stop smoking, no matter what it is, there's always a target that you want to be able to hit, okay? So, Susie, ready? The target. Easy, right? That target is easy to hit with the palm of her hand. And the reason it's easy to hit is because it's staying still. So now, let's say I say, okay, Susie, I'm going to move the target, you hit it. Oh. A little more difficult, isn't it? The reason I do that, I brought Susie up here, and she was great up here, is because, you know what? When you have a goal in life, when you have a vision, when you have something that you want to be able to achieve, it doesn't stand still. Life is about change. Life is about activity. Life is always moving in one direction or another. So you need something to be able to focus. When I trained martial arts for all the years that I've trained, I was able to focus in and do these exercises. Moving, not moving, whatever, train my mind to be able to reach the target, the goal. What sent me on my search for knowledge was I became a martial arts student at a very young age. And what I learned through martial arts, the discipline of the art, but also the meditative and philosophical aspects of the art, sort of sent me on a journey to do a lot of research on my own in many different areas so that I would be able to not only utilize that information for myself, but share it with others as well. And often when you're in meditation and you're breathing a particular way, what you're doing is you're cleaning out your senses and you're becoming more refined in them. You're able to pick up more because the stress is gone. As a child, I lacked a lot of self-esteem, and coming to Beyond Kung Fu Studios and training here gave me the ability to go back outside and face people and face situations that I did not have confidence and self-esteem for. And being able to give that back to students who are training now and help them to face these things, to be strong, to have the confidence and the self-esteem they need is one of the most important things that I feel I can do as an instructor.
Terry Hodgkinson, founder and master instructor at Beyond Kung Fu Studios, explains why he chooses this temple for meditation.
When I was growing up, I had a really challenging time. My childhood was was very difficult. The family I came from, it was a good family, but my father was an alcoholic, and so there was a lot of trouble in the family, and I didn't have a lot of self-esteem or confidence in myself, and so I started hanging out with the wrong type of kids, and hanging out with the wrong type of kids, you get into, well, all kinds of things like drugs and unlawful things and things that weren't very nice back then. But what really helped me was when I found martial arts, because martial arts was, in a way, my savior. It gave me some discipline. It gave me a philosophy to believe in. The principles of Buddhism were extremely helpful because they helped me to find peace within inside myself and tranquility within inside myself, and also taught me compassion for others, including my dad, including my family. And I found that was very useful in this type of society where everything is so fast-paced and hectic, and sometimes it's hard to really know where you stand or what your purpose is in life. But coming back to the philosophies of Buddhism and also the discipline of the martial arts that I was in allowed me to get out of the rut that I was in and gave me a direction, sort of pointed me in an area for my future that I knew I would like to do, which was helping people.
What about self-defense courses for ladies in need?
Yes, I've actually personally developed from all of my years of martial art experience a unique self-defense course for just ladies.
Oh,
and it's a short-term course, and it's something that is very effective. In the last session, I dress up in a huge padded outfit.
And we get to kick butt!
Yeah, it's very intense.
Okay, ladies, here we are. It's the 4th session and the final session of the Women's Assault Prevention course. Are you all ready for tonight's class? Yes, sir. Okay, this is the finale. So far, you've been using what you've learned more or less in a passive way. But today, you're going to use it in a real sense against a real attacker. Oh, you get one? Come here. Oh.
Women will find the self-defense program to be very original. It is set up so that the student can be introduced to a real-life situation. They use the skills taught to them from the course and apply them to a real-life attack.
But it's good to get over it and to do it, because if you can be attacked by a safe environment and feel comfortable with it, then on the street you're going to feel a lot less anxious.
Well, I've learned a lot about communication with other people, and I'm a lot more self-confident, not just in my skills, but just in everything.
This book really is a journey. It's a journey because you are on that journey when you read this book. And what happens is the way that it's laid out, there are significant metaphors, stories, illustrations that literally take you on this story, and they're all from my own experience. And when you go along this journey with me in the book, there's lots of information in relation to self-help principles and ideas that are just, packed into each chapter. And so every chapter that you read, not only are you on a journey, but you're getting exactly what you would need to make the significant changes in your own life as well.
This is the gateway into the bamboo temple. Of course, Zen is renowned for the first monk of the Zen tradition is Bodhidharma, which we saw at the Shaolin Temple. He first came to the Shaolin Temple in Hunan province, and obviously from there on it spread from China to Japan. This is a Chinese Zen Buddhist temple. So come with me.
Oh, people can find out more information about me from my website, which is www.innerouteryou.com. And because I talk about the inner you and the outer you in my book, so that's my webpage, innerouteryou.com.
Memoirs of Wandering Ninja, Walking the Path of Enlightenment is the book. Pick it up. Terry, thank you for being
Thanks
in
for
the
being here.
studio.
I'm coming for that class because I'm going to kick some butt with
and
Travis.
I'm going to do some deep breathing right now. We're going to be back after the break.
Thanks, Terry. Thank you so much.
I certainly enjoyed taking this journey and writing this book, and I hope that you yourself will get a lot out of it and enjoy reading it. And I hope to hear from you. The book is available on my webpage at innerouteryou.com. It's also available at amazon.com stores online.